18th century. It was used as a filming location for the Game of Thrones. On the northern coast,
Oh, that's where Game of Thrones was filmed? Let's go! I love Game of Thrones. It's my favorite TV show of all time. I did not realize that was exactly where it was filmed. That's super dope.
At the Giants cause.
What is going on, guys? It is JJ here, back once again with another video, and today we're going to take a look at the 10 places to visit in the UK. Now, this is going to be maybe kind of stemming off our largest cities video. I feel like this is actually going to be really intriguing, really fun, because these are places that maybe some of you have already been, or you live by, or you have heard of, and this will be my first time hearing about any of these places, first time really seeing many of these places, and so I feel like I'm a huge homebody, and so I don't really get out and see much of anything, especially here in the United States, and so it'll be nice to look at 10 places that I should visit in the UK, and that maybe in the future I will be able to. So obviously you guys gotta let me know your thoughts on this video. What are some other places that maybe don't show up in this video that you guys would go see? Let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, let's get into the video. As well, guys, you can find the original video just down in the description below.
Guys, my name is Ryan Shirley, and I spent the last few years
I was debating doing
in
subtitles.
the United Kingdom, and I want to show you my favorite places. So here's my UK top 10.
Are those the cliffs of Dover? Is that? I guess they said that was one of the worst places to go in the UK.
The United Kingdom is made up of the countries of England, Wales, Northern Ireland, and Scotland. If you want to go back in time and feel like you're in a fairy tale or a Harry Potter film, the UK is the place for you. It's easy to see why so many myths and legends were born here. It's one of the world's most enchanting places. Alright, so for our first location, we're going to go visit possibly the most iconic city in the world,
London.
I've traveled more to London than any other international destination. I have to say it's my favorite city in the world, and I just keep coming back. Everything from the
Really? London is your favorite city in the world, you say? Fair play.
double-decker buses to the energy of Piccadilly Circus makes the
Piccadilly
city feel
Circus?
so alive. There's just so many places to see. You can check out the iconic Big Ben and walk across the bridge to see the Palace of Westminster. There's the Tower Bridge, which is possibly the most famous bridge in all of London. You can go see the Stoic Guards at Buckingham Palace or take a ride on the
London Eye. The London Eye, I feel like, is the one that I would want to go see, just because I think you can see the majority of everything from the London Eye, if I'm not mistaken. That, and obviously, like Buckingham Palace, I feel like is on everyone's list.
Highly recommend visiting when you can. It's hard to beat the London atmosphere. There's no city like
Those are like the tourism parts of London. I want to know the nitty and the gritty.
Drive over to Stonehenge. Located in Wiltshire, England, lies one of the most famous man-made rock structures in the world. There's a lot of mystery surrounding Stonehenge, like what was its purpose and how was it made. Archaeologists believe it was constructed back between 3000 to 2000 BC. Stonehenge consists of a ring of rocks, each being around 13 feet high and weighing nearly 25 tons each. It's unclear what the exact purpose of Stonehenge was. It's believed that it was used as an astronomical observatory. Either way, it sure makes you stop and think.
I don't really know. Did they ever actually discover what it was used for? Because it'd be intriguing to know.
So after Stonehenge, we're gonna head on over to the Jurassic.
The Jurassic Coast. That's what it's called.
Any dinosaurs here? You might find some fossils on the beach. The Jurassic Coast is
that makes a whole lot of sense, actually.
Popular with its white cliffs and picturesque beaches that are full of fossils formed over 65 million years ago. One of the most famous spots on the Jurassic Coast is
the Dirtle Door.
It's this limestone arch that goes straight into the ocean. There's a great beach there, and I just can't think of a better place to spend during the hot English summers. One of my favorite spots on the Jurassic Coast is Old Harry's Rocks. Now, special thanks to my friend.
Is that the one little rock right at the end?
On YouTube that will provide in the description below. I remember the first time I saw.
Oh, that view is sublime. That view is so good. That's the type of stuff I want to see if I were ever to go.
Rocks are these sea stacks that are made completely out of chalk that mark.
I hate boats though. That's a big issue.
In World War II, the stacks were used as target practice for pilots. So that's kind of crazy. I just love the combination of the green meadows with the white cliffs and the blue ocean. I mean, it's just hard to beat that scenery. Alright, so after the Jurassic Coast, we're going to head up north to visit the country of Wales. Now, Wales is located in the southwest part of Great Britain. It's famous for its mountainous national parks, picturesque coastline, and distinct Welsh language. One of the most scenic places in Wales is the Snowdonia National Park. It's a region in northwest Wales that is known for its mountains and lakes. The highest peak in Wales, Mount
That's
Snowdon,
really dope.
is located in the park with an elevation of 10,080
1,000 meters high.
You can hike on up there, or you can take the Snowdon Mountain Railway to the top. If you're lucky, you might be able to see Ireland across the sea. Alright, so after
The Isle of Man.
head to the Isle of
Where is
Man.
the Isle of Man located? Oh, I guess he's going to show me, isn't he? He's going to show me right exactly where it
Located
is.
in the Irish Sea, right between England and Ireland, lies a rugged island known for its rural landscapes and medieval
It's
castles.
pretty dope.
While it's technically not part of the United Kingdom, it has status of crown dependency, and the UK is responsible for its defense and external relations. The Isle of Man has had an interesting history. Humans have lived on it since 6500 BC, and in the 19th century it was ruled by Norway. But in 1266 the island became part of Scotland, and now it is a self-governing isle. An interesting place on the Isle of Man is Peel Castle. It was constructed by Vikings
Interesting.
in the 11th century and just sits right on the ocean. And
That
it's
does look really
beautiful.
cool. It does look
Alright,
super
so
cool.
after the Isle of Man, we're gonna head across the sea to visit Northern Ireland. Now, Ireland is
I just
full of
love this
beautiful,
video. It's
dramatic
so
coastal
technically
cliffs and countless
beautiful.
castles. Back in 1921, Ireland was split into Northern and Southern Ireland as a result of the Government of Ireland Act of 1920. While Southern Ireland became a free Irish state, Northern Ireland remained within the United Kingdom. The capital of Northern Ireland is the city of
Belfast.
which is the birthplace of the Titanic ship. One of the most iconic places in Northern Ireland is the Dark Hedges.
The Dark
which is
Hedges.
a road lined with beech trees. Planted in the 18th century, it was used as a filming location for the Game of Thrones. On the northern coast, you can check
Oh,
out the
that's where
and
Game of Thrones was filmed? Let's go! I love Game of Thrones. It's my favorite TV show of all time. I did not realize that was exactly where it was filmed. That's
see the
super
stone
dope.
columns at the Giant's Causeway. I mean, there's just so much history and beauty in Ireland, and it just makes me want to go there and explore. Alright, so for our next location, we're going to head to Scotland to visit
Isle
the
of Skye?
This is
Holy
probably
hell,
the
he is up
all-time
high.
favorite place in the UK. You literally feel like you're in a fairy tale when you visit there. I was lucky enough to go to the Isle of Skye last summer, and it's about a 5-hour drive from Edinburgh. One of the most impressive places in the Isle of Skye.
It looks beautiful.
It's one of my all-time
It really
favorite
does. It really does look so nice.
I felt like
Imagine it during the
Set
winter. Like I think it would look even better during the winter.
when I was there. Now to get to the old man.
More Game of Thrones stuff. Game of Thrones, they pick some great set pieces.
And you'll reach the famous rock pinnacles. I went for sunrise and sunset, and both.
Man's drone work is insane. Also, this drone's camera is
Drones
beautiful.
Flying around the rock, and there were some sheep running around. I mean, it was just
Sheep.
a cool place. So the legend of the Old Man Store is supposedly a giant lived there a long time ago, and when he was buried, his thumb was left sticking out of the ground. When you go there, it's easy to see why it's one of the world's most iconic rock formations. It's one of my all-time favorite places.
That is really
I
cool.
recommend everyone to see at least once in their life. Just a few minutes away from the Old Man Store, there is a breathtaking waterfall called Mealt Falls.
Milt
Down
Falls.
to the ocean. There's a nice viewpoint where you can look at the waterfall. The surrounding sea cliffs in the area are also stunning. One of the most
Part of it looks like it's going up instead of down as a waterfall.
And it's just such
These
a
are actually
cool
really
area.
cool.
There aren't many waterfalls that fall straight into the ocean. If you're looking to find some fairies, you may want to check out the fairy pools.
Fairy pools?
These picturesque blue pools that lie at the base.
Oh,
When I was there were so many midges.
that's
I didn't dare get
sick.
close, so make sure you bring some bug spray. If you want to do a beautiful hike, I'd also recommend visiting the Korang. It's one of the
These
most
are all
beautiful
just some
areas in
beautiful
Palestine. You
places.
feel like you're walking on a giant
Oh,
golf
I'm
course.
getting
I found this
FOMO.
great vantage point
I
to
just
get a
wanna
good
go.
360 view of the whole area. Alright, so after the Isle of Skye, we're situated on a small tidal island at the point where the three great sea locks meet. The castle was built
To
in
build the
13th
castle.
century.
Oh,
I'm so
that
mad
castle
myself
is also
I didn't
so
visit
pretty.
The castle when I was there.
All the
I
landscape
was
around it as well.
That's one of my biggest regrets.
How do people like keep the upkeep places like little castles and stuff?
Alright, so after Castle, we're gonna head over to one of Scotland's most iconic locations, the Glenfinnan Viaduct.
Glenfinnan?
It's located at the top of
Viaduct?
in the West Highlands of
Oh.
Scotland. It was completed around 1890.
Isn't that like Harry
It's
Potter
named
tracks or whatever?
Because it was featured in the
Yeah, Harry Potter.
films.
Yep,
When
there
I
we
was
go.
there, I wanted to get close to the bridge, so I walked underneath it. I was just shook by how big it actually was. After I hiked to the top to get a good vantage point so I could see the famous train go across the viaduct.
That train is so sick. That would be like a
So
perfect
after
gift
Glenfinnan,
to like give someone tickets on that train.
Now, if you want to go back in time, Edinburgh is a must. It's where J.K. Rowling
Edinburgh.
wrote her Harry Potter novels. When I started traveling, this was one of the first cities I visited. It's a medieval old town with intricate neoclassical buildings, cobblestone streets and beautiful gardens. The iconic Edinburgh Castle.
Edinburgh does look beautiful.
One of Scotland's crown jewels. When I was there, I didn't go into the castle because I was being too cheap, but one of my favorite places was Calton Hill. It offers a beautiful
view of the entire city.
Still in Edinburgh, we're going to head over to Arthur's Seat. Now, Arthur's Seat is located in
that view was also so dope.
Edinburgh Center. Arthur's Seat is an extinct volcano with an elevation of 823 feet. When I was there, I wanted to get as high as I could so I could see all of Edinburgh. I made a hike up and I reached the top. It was just so windy when I was there, nearly blew me over. After I hiked to the top, I had a good time just hiking around Holyrood Park.
This man's hiking skills are actually, you know what, they're insane.
Alright, well that is it for my United Kingdom top 10. The UK is just such a unique region in the world.
It is such a, you know what, all of those were just such beautiful regions, and I just want to visit them so bad. But like he's obviously said 10 places. He made sure to never rank them as well, which I think is the beautiful part because it's all based on what you want. Do you want the eccentric city life of London, or do you want the beauty of Scotland, of Northern Ireland, of Wales? Like that's just so nice. And so you guys gotta let me know, what is your favorite place on this list? What places maybe did not make this list, or what are your favorite, places, spots to eat, etc. Let me know everything down in the comments below. I appreciate you guys and your support on the channel. And if you guys want to see any other videos, let me know in the comments. And I hope to hear from you guys soon. Peace.